once again. Today we will start some standard problems which is related to derivatives of inverse trigonometric function. In earlier class, I have also discussed about derivative of inverse trigonometric function. But in earlier class, we mainly discussed that kind of problem which is completely expressed in formula, or you can solve that problems directly without simplification or without using replacement of function by other function. But in this class we also same discuss, but questions level and a lot of problems when you will start to solve by usual way, it takes more time and it becomes more complicated for you. That's why in this class I will discuss mainly what are those clues or what are those concepts through which we can solve all those kind of problems. See here, I want to start firstly different kinds of problem such that you can understand very easily. First of all, I want to see what are the level of your question in your books, and those problems which are very easy I will leave, and those problems which are more complicated definitely take. See, firstly start your topics will be, you can write here derivatives of inverse trigonometric function. First will be 17. In earlier class I have also discussed same problem, but questions level and solving clue will be quietly different. See here, first problem will be differentiate y is equal to cos inverse. See here, y is equal to cos inverse under root 1 plus cos x by 2. 1 plus cos x by 2. Now you have to differentiate this function. If you see this function, it looks very complicated for you. Why? Because if you, as usual way, if you proceed to solve this question, you will definitely firstly differentiate cos inverse theta with respect to theta, where in place of theta there is given root under 1 plus cos x by 2. As I have already told you, if you solve this problem that way, it will be definitely take long time, and definitely you will do somewhere bit kind of mistakes that will be definitely wrong for you. So in this kind of problem, first of all, there should be first priority for you to simplify given function. Simplification means that we have y is equal to cos inverse under root 1 plus cos x by 2. In this problem, you have to check in each terms where you can apply formula such that it can be simplified. As you know that cos inverse, can you write root under, as you know that 1 plus cos x, 1 plus cos x is equal to what? I think you know 1 plus cos x is equal to 2 cos square x by 2 divided by what? 2 cancel, and when you take a square root of cos square x by 2, it will be what? Cos x by 2, and cos inverse cos theta will be what? Theta, which is equal to x by 2. Now if you see this problem, when you are differentiate this function, it becomes very lengthy. First you have to differentiate cos inverse with respect to root under 1 plus cos x by 2. Again you have to differentiate root under 1 plus cos x by 2 with respect to 1 plus cos x by 2. Again you have to differentiate 1 plus cos x by 2 with respect to x. But if you see, after simplification of this function, finally you get y is equal to cos x by 2. and you have to differentiate this function. You can differentiate this function also. Similarly, you can this function, but you can realize which will be your which will be more profitable for you. Definitely, you will tell me this function. So after differentiating, dy dx will be what 1/2. So when you differentiate x by 2 with respect to x, 1 by 2 is taken common, and the derivative of x with respect to x will be 1, so that will be 1/2. Second problem for you, see here, y is equal to tan inverse root under 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x. Now you have to again differentiate. Simply, first of all, there should be single target for you. You have to simplify this function. How can you simplify? As you know that under root 1 minus cos x, that means 1 minus cos x is equal to 2 sin square x by 2, and 1 plus cos x is equal to 2 cos square x by 2. 2 cancel, and it will be tan inverse root under sin square x by 2 cos square x by 2 means that root under tan square x by 2. Can you take out of root tan x by 2 because it is multiplied in 2 times under root. Finally, tan inverse tan theta will be x by 2. Now, if you see here, it is y is equal to x by 2. After differentiating on both sides with respect to x, it will be 1/2. Again, you get the 1/2. For next question, question third. See here, third question, tan inverse root under 1 plus sin x divided by 1 minus sin x, and you have to differentiate this function. First of all, you have to simplify this function. Suppose that this is y is equal to tan inverse root under 1 plus sin x divided by 1 plus sin x. For simplification, can you write tan inverse root under 1 means that can I write cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2, because cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1, and in place of sin x you have to write 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. Can I write? Simply 1 is equal to cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 using formula, and sin theta is equal to 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Similarly, in place of 1, can we write cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 minus 2 times sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. Now, here it is tan inverse. In numerator, can you write here cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square, while in denominator similar way you get cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. I think you understand very well. Have you understood? Now, after taking out of root, it will be tan inverse cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 divided by cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Now write here again. There is no space, so I want to do directly. After this step, write here dividing. First of all, write here tan inverse dividing by cos x by 2 in numerator and denominator. Dividing by cos x by 2 in numerator and denominator. In that case, you will get cos x by 2 cos x by 2 1 plus sin x by 2 cos x by 2 will be tan x by 2 plus tan x by 2. That means you can easily write what 1 plus tan x by 2 divided by in denominator. Similar manner, you can write here 1 minus tan x by 2, because after dividing cos x by 2 in numerator, you will get here 1, and here you will get tan x by 2. Similar manner, you will get here 1, and here you will get tan x by 2. Now again, can I write here tan inverse in place of 1 tan pi by 4 plus tan x by 2 divided by 1 minus tan pi by 4 into tan x by 2. You will tell me, sir, how do you write here? Simply, as you know that tan 45 degree is equal to 1 plus 10 x by 2. Similarly, I have taken here 1. Do not write here 10 by because there is some purpose to write as it, because I want to express in terms of some standard formula. 10 that will be 10a plus b. As you know that 10a plus 10b divided by 1 minus 10a into 10b will be 10a minus b. 10a 10 pi by 4, 10a 10 pi by 4, 10x by 2, 10x by 2. That means if you look this problem, it looks as completely tan inverse 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2. Pi by 4 plus x by 2. Tan inverse tan theta, in place of theta is given that pi by 4x plus pi by 4 plus x by 2. Tan inverse tan theta is equal to theta. So y is equal to, finally you will get pi by 4 plus x by 2. Pi by 4 plus x by 2. Now you can tell me, sir, this problem is simplified as it. Now after, if you differentiate this function, you will get simple form dy dx is equal to 1 by 2, because derivative of pi by 4 will be 0. And if you differentiate this function, here 1 by 2 can taken out of derivative terms, and derivative of x with respect to x will be 1. You can see here. That's why I am telling you in a previous class, first of all you have to understand very well manner, and you have to practice in this chapter. That means inverse trigonometric function, as well as you need also remember all those formula that comes under your trigonometric function in an inverse trigonometric function. That will be very helpful for you to solve this chapter completely. If you say it looks very easy, derivatives of function, that means looks very easy in as this standard level problems we have solved in class 11. So I am always telling you before starting any chapters, what are the requirements of that chapter. And I will tell you one factor also. My side, try to remember 1 plus sine x divided by 1 minus sine x is equal to here, square root of 1 plus sine x divided by 1 minus sine x is equal to 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2. If there will be plus, there will be plus. If there will be minus, right here, don't confuse. 1 minus sine x divided by 1 plus sine x, in that case it will be 10 pi by 4 minus x by 2. And directly you can use sometimes, but if you simplify in your examination, but if your examination is an objective kind, then you can use it directly. See, question 4. Tan inverse, that means y is equal to tan inverse cos x divided by 1 plus sin x. Again I want to tell you, sec x plus tan x, sec x plus tan x is equal to, I have already told you about this factor also, still I want to explain you. 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2 and sec x minus 10x is equal to 10 pi by 4 minus x by 2. You will tell me, sir, how do you write it? Similar manner I will definitely explain it also. See here. Sec x plus 10x, can you write 1 upon cos x plus 1 upon, sin x by cos x? After writing in this form, it will be 1 plus sin x divided by cos x. Can you write 1 plus sin x as cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2? It is in place of 4, and in place of sin x, you have to write 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. And in denominator, you can easily write cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Simply a plus b whole square, that means cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 plus 2 into sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. Here cos square by x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 is equal to 1. So in place of sin x I have used here 2 sin x into cos x, 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. That means just as a sin theta is equal to 2 sin theta into cos 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. And in place of cos theta, I have used here cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2. That means cos x is equal to cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Now again I want to write here, in numerator you will get cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square divided by, in denominator you will get cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. If you wish in your examination, if you are giving your examination is subjective type, you can firstly take inner portion of this question and simplify it. Don't take one step. So firstly take out of this problem, as you know that at present time I am not taking this problem, I am taking out other questions which has already written here. Now if you simplify again, in numerator you will get cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 divided by cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. You will tell how simply. In numerator there is also a square minus b square, that means a plus b into a minus b. That means cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 into cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. 1 cos x by cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 is cancel each other. In place, in final case you will get in numerator cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 simply, and in denominator cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. After dividing in numerator and denominator, you will again get what? 1 plus 10x by 2 divided by 1 plus 10x by 2, sorry, 1 minus 10x by 2. Again you have to arrange in standard form. It will be 10 pi by 4 plus 10x by 2 divided by 1 minus 10 pi by 4 into 10x by 2. Finally it will be what? 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2. I think you understand very well. What is this? This is the formula of sec x plus 10x, which will be 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2. Do you know very interesting factor about it? Sometimes there is given sec x plus 10x in your problem. Sometimes it is given that 1 plus, as it 1 plus sin x divided by cos x, 1 plus sin x divided by cos x. Sometimes it is given second step of this problem, sometimes it is given as it. Now again I want to tell you, whenever you will get 1 plus sin x upon cos x, as in this chapter or sometimes in your competition, it will be very helpful. In that case, in place of 1 plus sin x divided by cos x, you can write directly 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2. It will save your time and quickly you can give your answer. And now I want to tell you, if you see this problem here, it is just as it. It is just as it. Simply it reverses. That means it takes multiplication. That means I want to tell you, it takes only multiplication inverse of it. That means inverse of it, 1 upon 1 plus sin x by cos x. It has taken just as it. That's why don't fear and directly go. Directly go. I think you understand. And I want to again explain you another formula for you. Remember it? Now I want to take here sin x minus 10x. In case of sin x minus 10x, there will be 1 minus sin x, there will be 1 minus sin x, there will be 1 minus sin x by cos x. In that case, there will be minus and there will be, okay, that is correct. And here you will get cos x minus sin x by 2. If you simplify, you will get here minus and here you will get plus. Again you will get here minus, here you will get plus, here you will get minus, here you will get plus, finally you will get minus. That means sec x minus 10x or 1 minus sin x divided by cos x will be always 10 pi by 4 minus x by 2. You have to remember all these formula, you have to write. Actually these kinds of formula does not provided by teacher, because it is, you know, if you solve in your examination directly using this formula, sometimes he will give you so less marks, because in general way this question is asked up to 10 marks. When I am giving my state board examination, in examination, he asks to me in 10 marks this question, because simplification takes very lengthy, at least 1 page completely filled. That's why suppose that if your competition, your objective kind of examination, they ask to you, first of all you have to remember this formula, then it becomes very easy. Now as you have seen that, can you write this problem 1 upon 1 plus sin x divided by cos x as it? Can I write? As you know got 1 plus sin x by cos x will be what? 10x. That means 10 pi by 4 plus x by 2. I have already got. Now, simply, can you write here 10 inverse? What 1 upon 10 by 4 plus x by 2 will be cot pi by 4 plus x by 2. Can you write? Again, simplify it. After this step, write here. Can you write 10 inverse? Cot theta. Suppose if this is theta. Can you express cot theta is equal to 10 pi by 2 minus theta? That's why I want to have 10 pi by 2 minus theta. In place of theta, there is given pi by 4 plus x by 2. Pi by 4 plus x by 2. Pi by 4 plus x by 2. That's why if you simplify again, pi by 2 minus pi by 4 is equal to what? Pi by 4. Simply pi by 4. And it will be minus x by 2. So, tan inverse tan theta is equal to what? Theta, that means pi by 4 minus x by 2. So, you get here y is equal to pi by 4 minus x by 2. And if you differentiate this function with respect to x, definitely you will get minus 1 by 2. You can see this problem only looking at this problem derivative of this function. Otherwise, it is completely comes your inverse trigonometric function problem. Again, solve next question for you. Example 5, which will be tan inverse a cos x minus b sin x. All these are problems are very nice. B cos x plus a sin x. Now you have to solve this problem again. Can you write? Suppose that this is y is equal to tan inverse. After dividing in numerator and denominator, first of all, I want to divide. That means I want to divide in numerator and denominator by b cos x. By which factor? B cos x. You can write here in middle of it. Dividing by b cos x. If you divide in numerator and denominator by b cos x, you will get here a by b, because cos x cancels, simply you get in denominator b, minus here you will get b sin x by b cos x, simply tan x, divided by b cos x by b cos x is equal to 1 plus a by b into tan x. I think you understand. Now if you see this problem, what is this? This is tan inverse. Suppose that this is x, this is y. In that case, it looks as tan inverse x minus y divided by 1 plus xy. So, can you write this problem as it tan inverse a by b minus tan inverse tan x, tan inverse x minus y, where x is equal to a by b and y is equal to tan x. Now, this will be tan inverse a by b and this will be simply x, because tan inverse tan theta will be theta. This is what? This is y is equal to tan inverse a by b minus x. Now you have to differentiate on both sides. After differentiating on both sides, you will get dy dx is equal to, as you know that I have already told you. Otherwise, x and y, if you get any terms in your given function, you will until it is not mentioned, always treat as a constant. That's why here a and b are constant. Finally, derivative of if you take tan inverse of constant, it will give you constant. So its derivative will be 0 and derivative of minus x will be what? Minus 1. Minus 1. That means its answer will be minus 1. I think you understand again. Now I want to take next question for you. 6. See here. It will be tan inverse root x minus tan inverse root a divided by 1 plus root under x. Similarly, it is also very easy. It is nothing. It has given you directly formula. Tan inverse a minus b, that means tan inverse x minus y divided by 1 plus xy. So can you write tan inverse x minus tan inverse y? Can you write that? Now you have to differentiate. So derivative of tan inverse root x you have to differentiate, and do not differentiate tan inverse root a. Why? Because its derivative will be 0. And when you differentiate this function, first of all you have to differentiate tan inverse root x with respect to which function? Root x. Again you have to differentiate root x with respect to x. In that case, its derivative will be 1 upon 1 plus x square. In place of x there is root x, so its square will be x simply, and into derivative of root x will be 1 upon 2 root x, which is your correct answer. I think you understand very well. Now I want to take some different kinds of problem which is completely related to substitution method. But before starting, I think you have definitely studied about substitution process in inverse trigonometric function. Whenever, still I want to tell you, whenever you will get 1 minus x square form, you can replace x by a sine theta or cos theta. Whenever you will get 1 minus x by 1 plus x, 1 plus x or 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x as under root, you always try to put x is equal to sine theta. It will be very helpful for you. Maybe cos theta, but put always sine theta. It will be very helpful. And whenever you get given function as x square minus under root, in that case try to put here x is equal to sec theta or cosec theta. And if you see given function as 1 plus x square, you put x equal to tan theta or cos theta. It is your some standard substitution term, as I think you have already studied in your inverse trigonometric function. Still I have written here such that you will understand next type of problems very easily. Now see, it has given that example 18 and it has told you differentiate given function with respect to x. First will be y is equal to sine inverse 2x root under 1 minus x square. If you see this problem, you will tell me I can solve this problem again by direct method. Ujjwal way. Yes, this is true, you can solve, but again it will be more complicated for you and very time lengthy and time wasting. That's why I will again suggest you two other way. First will be formula, but as you know that there does not exist any formula directly. And second method will be substitution. So here need of substitution method. Whenever you will see in given problems, inner function are involved by already written here. I have written some factors: 1 minus x by 1 plus x, 1 minus x square, under root 1 minus x square, under root x square minus 1, under root 1 plus x square. Whenever you face in your given problem, these are written. Before starting to solve, always try to solve that problem by substitution method. And if you see here, it is x type of under root 1 minus x square. So you have to put here x is equal to what? Sine theta or cos theta as you wish. So I want to put here sine theta. Put x is equal to sine theta. Sometimes there is also given as it a square minus x square, then put here x is equal to a sin theta. Whenever it is related to a under root a square minus x square, then you have to put x is equal to a sin theta. If there is given x square minus a square, then you have to put here x is equal to sec theta. If you face there is given root under a square plus x square, then you have to put x is equal to a tan theta. If you see there is given a plus x divided by a minus x or e minus x divided by a plus x, then you have to put x is equal to a sin theta or a cos theta. This is usual way. Now I want to again proceed Put here x is equal to sin theta. If you put here x is equal to sin theta, then y looks at sin inverse 2 times sin theta into under root 1 minus sin square theta. I think you understand very well. Again, can you write sin inverse 2 sin theta into under root 1 minus sin square theta is equal to what? Cos theta. Now again see here, this is sin inverse and 2 sin theta into cos theta will be what? Sin 2 theta. Finally you will get 2 theta. That means 2 theta. What is theta? Theta can you express as you have supposed x is equal to sin theta. So theta is equal to what? Sin inverse x. After simplification, finally again go your second step where you have supposed theta some other terms. So you have to again, because there is no given in theta in your question. That's why when you differentiate this function, you will not get your answer in theta terms. That's why I want to firstly express this theta in terms of x. Then you will get here from this supposed terms theta is equal to sin inverse x. So easily can I write y is equal to what? 2 sin inverse x. 2 sin inverse x. After differentiating, you will get dy dx is equal to 2 times derivative of sin inverse x with respect to x, which will be 2 upon root under 1 minus x square. This is your correct answer. Again, take next question for you. See here, second will be sin inverse 1 minus 2x square. 1 minus 2x square. Similarly, put again here. Put x is equal to sin theta. If you put again x is equal to sin theta, and now you will tell me, sir, how do you recognize you have to put, because it is not in the form of 1 minus x square, either x square minus 1 or 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x. Still, why do you use sin theta? Sometimes you have to think by your intuition idea. As you know that, I think you already studied. There are two types formula: 2 cos square theta minus 1 and 2 sin and 1 minus 2 sin square theta. 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Both are formula of cos 2 theta. Both are formula of cos 2 theta. That's why I want to suppose here x is equal to sin theta. If there is a 2x square here and there is a minus 1, then you will suppose there is a cos theta. So that's why I am always telling you, you have to remember all that formula. That will be relevant to trigonometric function. Now if you put here x is equal to sin theta, it will be y is equal to sin inverse 1 minus 2 cos square theta. I think you understand. Now, can you tell me, 1 minus 2 sin square theta. 1 minus 2 sin square theta will be what? Cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta. Again, can you write sin inverse? Cos 2 theta can be written as sin pi by 2 minus 2 theta. You will tell me, sir, again you have taken here some different step. Only there should be single goal for you. You have to simplify it, and it will be in simplified form when you will remove this complex function, that means inverse trigonometric function. As you know that it will be in simplified form when there will be no any complex function. But if you see this problem, you will tell me, sir, there you will get cos 2 theta, sin inverse cos 2 theta is no any formula. That's why I have used here sin inverse sin pi by 2 minus 2. After taking here sin pi by 2 minus 2 theta, it looks as sin inverse sin theta. In place of theta, there is given pi by 2 minus 2 theta. So after using sin inverse sin theta will be pi by 2 minus 2 theta. Here I have used sin inverse sin theta will be theta. Now you get y is equal to pi by 2 minus 2 theta. But as you know that theta is equal to what? Sin inverse x. So it will be y is equal to pi by 2 minus 2 sin inverse x. Differentiating on both sides again with respect to x. I want to write firstly this part, y is equal to pi by 2 minus 2 sin inverse x. Now again differentiate on both sides with respect to x. You will get dy dx, derivative of pi by 2 will be 0, minus 2 into derivative of sin inverse x will be what? Under root 1 minus x square, which is your correct answer of this problem. I think you understand very well. Now again take your next question for you. Next question will be third. Y is equal to tan inverse 1 upon root under x square minus 1. Again you have to differentiate this function. Before starting, firstly put here x is equal to sec theta, about which I have already told you. Now can you write y is equal to tan inverse 1 upon, if you put here x is equal to sec theta, it will be root under sec square theta minus 1. And as you know that it will be finally tan inverse 1 upon root under sec square theta minus 1 will be what? Root under tan square theta. Sorry, tan theta. So can you write here directly 1 upon tan theta? Finally it will be tan inverse 1 upon tan theta will be cot theta. After writing in simplification form, you will get tan pi by 2 minus theta. So finally it will be pi by 2 minus theta. In place you can write again pi by 2 minus theta. As you know that pi by 2 minus theta, what is the value of theta? Theta will be what? Sec inverse x. So you have to write here sec inverse x. Now you have to differentiate this function. As you know that since you get finally uy is equal to pi by 2 minus sec inverse x, differentiating on both sides with respect to x, you will get dy dx. Derivative of pi by 2 is equal to 0 and minus 1 into derivative of sec inverse x will be 1 upon x into root under x square minus 1. This is your correct answer of this question. You can see all these are problems are very easy. Only we have to convert in simplified form. Again, see your next question. Question 4. There is given y is equal to cos inverse 4x cube minus 3x. How can you solve? It is also very easy, because what is this? As you know that cos 3 theta is equal to what? 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta, and sin 3 theta is equal to, similarly you have to remember. That's why I am always telling you, firstly see your all problems, thereafter it will be very easy for you. Now put here x is equal to cos theta. If you put in it x is equal to cos theta, you will get, it will be 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. Finally you will get cos inverse. It will be what? It is the formula of cos 3 theta. Cos inverse cos theta will be what? 3 theta. As you know that 3 times what is the value of theta? From it you will get cos inverse x. That's why I want to use here cos inverse x. That means you get directly y is equal to 3 cos inverse x. Differentiating on both sides with respect to x, you will get minus 3 by root under 1 minus x square. This is very easy for you again. Now see next question for you. 5a and 5b. Here y is equal to tan inverse 2x divided by 1 minus x square. If you see this problem, it is as 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. Now you will tell me, suppose I put here x is equal to tan theta, then it will be y is equal to tan inverse 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. Now it will be 1 minus tan inverse 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. For which function it will, for which formula it means? It is completely tan 2 theta. Tan 2 theta. If it is tan 2 theta, after simplification tan inverse tan 2 theta will be 2 theta, 2 into, in place of theta you will get what? 2, that means tan inverse x. So it will be 2 times tan inverse x. That means y is equal to 2 times tan inverse x. Differentiating on both sides you will get tan dy dx is equal to 2 by derivative of tan inverse x will be 1 upon 1 plus x square. I think you understand again. Now again take next question, that means b. 5, this is your 5a. Now we take 5b. Simply you have to, I am always telling you, firstly remember all trigonometric formula. Thereafter everything become very easy for this chapter. Here, if you see, again put here x is equal to tan theta. Why? Because it looks as, suppose if there will be tan, if there will be tan, it will be 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus 2 square theta. What is the formula for 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus 10 square theta? Sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta is equal to 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus 10 square theta. There are many formulas. Sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta into cos theta. There is also, and there is also third formula 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus 10 square theta. So, firstly write as theta will be tan inverse x, because again I will use it. So y will be sin inverse 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus 10 square theta. Now, if you see it, it will be sin 2 theta. Sorry. Sin inverse sin 2 theta. Sin inverse sin 2 theta will be 2 theta. So, 2 times theta is equal to 1. Tan inverse x. That means y is equal to 2 tan inverse x. So, dy dx will be what? 2 times derivative of tan inverse x will be what? 1 upon 1 plus x. So, this is your correct answer. This is your 5b. Now, I want to take next question again. 6. That means, see here. Question 6. Question 6. Y is equal to sec inverse 1 upon 2x square minus 1. Simply put here, x is equal to cos theta. In that case, it will be 1 upon 2 cos square theta minus 1. I will only give you a hint. In that case, it will be 1 upon 2 cos square theta minus 1 will be what? Cos theta. That means cos 2 theta. And 1 upon cos 2 theta will be what? Sec 2 theta. Now you have to put in place of it sec 2 theta, and sec inverse sec 2 theta will be 2 theta. And theta is equal to what here? Cos inverse x. So its derivative you have to find simply minus 1 upon root under 1 minus x square. This is your correct answer. Again take next question. I will give you a hint in all question 7. Cos inverse y is equal to cos inverse root under 1 plus x by 2. 1 plus x by 2. Again you have to put here x is equal to simply cos 2 theta. Again you have to put here cos inverse x is equal to cos 2 theta. In that case it becomes what? Now if it will be x is equal to cos theta, definitely you can tell me sir 2 theta is equal to cos inverse x. So theta will be what? 1 upon 2 cos inverse x. If you put here in place of x cos 2 theta, it will be 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. Finally you will get, it will be cos inverse root under 1 plus cos 2 theta will be what? 2 cos square theta by 2, 2 cancel, and it will be finally cos inverse cos theta. And what is the formula of cos inverse cos theta? Will be theta, and theta is equal to what? 1 by 2 into cos inverse x. This is your terms after simplification. You can differentiate y is equal, you get here 1 y is equal to 1 by 2 into cos inverse x, and after differentiating you will get minus 1 upon 2 root under 1 minus x square. This is your 7. Now we take question 8 for you. You can solve all these problems quickly. Question 8. In question 8, it has given you cot inverse 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x. It has given cot inverse x 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x. Now you will tell me, sir, which factor we need here? We put, simply put x is equal to sin theta. Simply put here x is equal to sin theta. If you put here x is equal to sin theta, it will be y is equal to cot inverse 1 plus sin theta divided by 1 plus 1 minus sin theta. Now as you know that I have already taken for this formula 1 plus sin theta divided by 1 minus sin theta will be what? Will be what I have already told you, 10 inverse 1 plus x divided by 1 plus x divided by 1 minus x, and after putting it you will get what? 10 square get here do not put tan theta, x sin theta, because if you put here sin theta, it will be s square, that means 10 square pi by 4. In that case you cannot remove, that's why do not put it. Simply here put x is equal to tan theta. In that case it will be 1 minus tan theta divided by 1 minus tan theta. Finally you can write here 10 pi by 4 plus tan theta divided by 1 minus 10 pi by 4 into tan theta. Now you can simplify cot inverse. You can write here 10 pi by 4 plus theta. Can you write? Can you write here? Now cot inverse. Can you write cot inverse as it will be simply, can you write cot pi by 2 minus pi by 4 plus theta? I think you understand. After it you can write it cot inverse cot inverse pi by 2 minus theta. This is, suppose that this is capital X. Cot inverse cot capital X will be what? Capital X. In the place of capital X is equal to what? Pi by 2 minus pi by 4 will be pi by 4 minus theta. Pi by 4 minus theta, it will be pi by 4 minus. In place of theta will be what? Tan inverse x. Because this, by supposition you can write theta is equal to what? Tan inverse x. So you get here y is equal to, after simplification, simply pi by 4 minus tan inverse x. After differentiating on both sides with respect to x, you will get simply minus 1 upon root under 1 plus x square. Why? Because derivative of tan inverse x is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x square. I think you understand question 8. Similar manner, see your next question, that means question 8. After 8, you will see question 9. Question 9, in which it has told you there is a given function tan inverse root under 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by x. Here there is given root under 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by x. Simply put here x is equal to tan theta and proceed. After simplification, put in place of theta, that implies that theta is equal to tan inverse x. You will get correct answer. Again see 10. In 10, y is equal to, given that tan inverse root under a minus x divided by a plus x. Simply put x is equal to a cos theta. A cos theta. That implies that x by a is equal to cos theta. That implies that theta is equal to cos inverse x by a. It will be very helpful for you, because after simplification you will get last term in terms of theta, and you have to replace theta by cos inverse x by a. If you couldn't understand, I will put here, it will be tan inverse root under 1 minus, that means a minus a cos theta divided by a plus a cos theta. After taking common in numerator a and denominator cancel each other, finally you will get under root 1 minus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta, and 1 minus cos theta will be 2 sin square theta by 2, and 1 plus cos theta will be 2 cos square theta by 2. 2 cancel, and sin square theta by 2 by cos square theta by 2 is equal to tan square theta by under root, and under root tan square theta by 2 is equal to tan theta by 2, and it will be finally tan inverse tan theta by 2. Finally you will get, in place of theta is equal to what? 1 upon 2 into cot inverse cos inverse x by 1. Now you have to differentiate this y. When you differentiate on both sides with respect to x, you will get dy dx is equal to, firstly cos inverse x by a is differentiated with respect to x by a. In that case it will be minus 1 upon 2 into minus of this derivative of cos inverse divided by root under 1 minus x square, again x square by a square. Firstly I have differentiated this function with respect to x by a, again differentiate x by a with respect to x, it will be 1 upon a. This is your correct answer of this question. I think you understand very well. Now see here question 11. After 10th, see question 11 for you. There is a given y is equal to tan inverse. These all questions are very good. That's why I will suggest all questions you have to solve yourself. 3a square x minus x cube a into a square minus 3x square. I think you understand. Now, firstly you have to do dividing numerator and denominator by a cube, right? In numerator and denominator divide by a cube, In that case you will get tan inverse 3a square by a cube minus x cube by a cube divided by a cube by a cube. After multiplication it will be a cube divided by a cube minus 3x square. In numerator denominator mention है, in numerator and denominator it will be 3x square by 3x square a by a cube. I think you understand. Thereafter you will get tan inverse. It will be what? 3 times x by a minus x by a whole cube divided by 1 minus 3 times x by a square. I think you understand very well. Put x by a is equal to tan theta. That implies that x is equal to what? A tan theta. And from this you will again get theta is equal to what? Tan inverse x by a. I think you understand very well. Now you have to put here. After putting in it, you will get tan inverse 3 times x by a is equal to what? Tan theta. It will be 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta minus tan cube theta, because x by a is equal to tan theta. So it will be 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Have you understood? Finally it will be tan inverse. What is the formula of 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta? Tan 3 theta. Tan 3 theta. Tan inverse tan 3 theta will be what? 3 theta. 3 theta. 3 into what is the whole value of theta? Value of theta. As you know that I have got theta is equal to tan inverse x by y. So it will be tan inverse x by y. Now simply you have to differentiate. That means you finally get here y is equal to 3 tan inverse x by a. So derivative of it you will get 3 by root under 1 plus x square by a square into 1 upon a, because firstly you have to differentiate tan inverse x by a with respect to x by a. In that case you will get its answer 1 upon x square plus a square. Again you have to differentiate x by a with respect to x. In that case you will get simply 1 upon a, because 1 upon a comes out of derivative terms and derivative of x with respect to x will be 1. Finally you will get its answer will be 3 upon 1 plus x square plus x square upon a square into 1 upon a, which is written here. And else will run. Now see question 12. Question 12. There is given y is equal to cot inverse root under 1 plus x square plus x. We will not solve here. Simply put here x is equal to tan theta. Otherwise very easy question for you. Thereafter take 13. Y is equal to sin inverse 3x plus 4 into root under 1 minus x square divided by 5. You have to solve it. Simply put x is equal to sin theta. In that case you will get here sin inverse 3 by 5 into sin theta plus 4 by 5 into cos theta. How? Because if you put here x sin theta, it will be 1 minus sin square theta will be under root 1 minus sin square theta will be cos theta. Now suppose that 3 by 5 is equal to cos alpha. In that case it becomes what? Sin alpha. Why? Because if it will be cos alpha, it will be sin alpha. So it is completely let 3 by 5 is equal to cos alpha. So it will be sin inverse what? Sin theta into sin cos alpha plus cos theta into sin alpha. You can see here it will be just as sin inverse Sin theta plus alpha. Sin inverse sin theta will be what? Theta. In place of theta, there is given theta plus alpha. As you know that alpha is equal to what? Firstly, see here theta. Theta is equal to sin theta. So right here theta is equal to what? Sin inverse x. So firstly take sin inverse x plus what is the value of alpha? Alpha value of alpha will be cos inverse 3 by 5. Right here cos inverse 3 by 5. As you know that if you differentiate this function, here you get y is equal to sin inverse x plus cos inverse 3 by 5. After simplification of this function, that means 12th function, you get here y is equal to sin inverse x plus cos inverse 3 by 5. After differentiating, you will get derivative of sin inverse x simply 1 upon root under 1 minus x square, while its derivative of second term, which is completely constant derivative, will be 0. Now, I think question 14 you can solve. Question 14 is very easy. It has given y is equal to tan inverse x upon 1 minus x square. Simply put here x is equal to sin theta and proceed. Again, take question 15. If you see question 15, in your question 15, it has given tan inverse 1 plus x square, y is equal to tan inverse 1 plus x square divided by 1 minus x square. And you have to solve again this question again. Simply put, x square is equal to, say put here x square is equal to x square is equal to cos theta and proceed. If you put here x in place of x square, if you put cos theta in place of, first rub this part, then I will suggest you. If you put that in place of x square is equal to cos theta, it will be tan inverse 1 plus cos theta divided by 1 plus 1 minus cos theta. Finally you will get, it will be tan inverse, that means y is equal to tan inverse 2 cos square theta by 2 divided by 2 sin square theta by 2. It will be 2 cancel. Again I have done mistake, sorry. Don't put cos theta. Put here x square is equal to tan theta. In that case it becomes 1 plus tan theta divided by 1 minus tan theta. I think now you can proceed. Now you can proceed. It will be just as after simplification I have already got, you can take here tan pi by 4 plus tan theta divided by 1 minus tan pi by 4 into tan theta. In that case it will be tan inverse tan pi by 4 plus theta. Finally you will get pi by 4 plus theta, and pi by 4 plus theta is equal to what? Tan inverse x square. Now you have to differentiate. After differentiating, dy dx will be what? Derivative of pi by 4 will be 0. Derivative of tan inverse x square will be what? 1 upon 1 plus x square. Firstly differentiate with respect to x square. In that case you will get derivative of 1 plus x square. In place of x there is given x square. So x square will be x to the power 4 into derivative of, again you have to differentiate x square. Then you will get 2x. This is your correct answer of this question. Now if you understand, I think you understand very well. Now we take 16. There is given tan inverse a plus bx divided by b minus ax. How can you solve? Simply, this is also very easy for you. Simply divide in numerator and denominator by b. In that case you will get tan inverse a by b, and here you will get plus x divided by, here you will get 1, and here you will get a by b into x. Finally if you see this problem, it looks as tan inverse a by b minus tan inverse x. That means simply formula of tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y. Sorry, tan inverse, here there should be plus. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y divided by 1 minus y. Now you have to differentiate. After differentiating, derivative of tan inverse a by b is equal to 0, and its derivative will be 1 upon 1 plus x square, because a and b, derivative of tan inverse a by b is equal to 0, because as you know that I have already told you, other than x and y, all terms are constant treated in this chapter until it is not mentioned. And final problem will be 70. There will be y is equal to tan inverse 4 root x divided by 1 minus 4x. You will tell me how can we proceed? It is also very easy, only some simplification. Can you write as it divided by 1 minus 2 into Can you write as it? Can you write as it? Only some simple clue behind this problem. If you see as it constantly this problem 30 seconds, you will can realize what is the clue behind this problem. Simply you have to express as it. And now suppose let 2 root x is equal to tan theta. In the sketch it looks as a tan inverse 2 tan theta, but it is very good problem because substitution becomes sometimes more complicated for students. And finally it will be 1 minus tan square theta. Finally you will get tan inverse 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta will be what? Tan 2 theta. Tan inverse tan 2 theta will be equal to 2 theta. Finally 2 into theta is equal to what? Tan inverse 2 root x, tan inverse 2 root x. This is y y is equal to 2x. 2 tan 2 root x. Now you have to differentiate separately. Firstly they take 2 common. After differentiating you will get, I want to write this answer, dy dx. Firstly 2 into differentiating tan inverse 2 root x with respect to 2 root x. In that case you will get 1 plus 4x because derivative of tan inverse x will be 1 upon 1 plus x square, and in place of x there is given 2 root x, and derivative square of 2 root x will be 4x. And again you have to differentiate 2 root x with respect to x. In that case it will be 1 upon, that means 2 is this should taken as common, and derivative of root x with respect to x will be 1 upon 2 into root under x. 2 to cancel, finally you will get 2 upon root under x into 1 plus 4x. This is your correct answer of this problem. I think your this chapter has completed. Now I want to take some other problem for you. 19 1 2 3. I think 19 there is given some only calculation based, otherwise there is nothing in this chapter for you. Only looks very lengthy, otherwise there is nothing in this question. See here, there is given first tan inverse root under 1 plus x minus root under 1 minus x divided by root under 1 plus x plus root under 1 minus x. And the second problem is same, only x is replaced by x square. So in second problem there is given x square, you have to replace x square by any terms x. How can you solve? Simply put here x is equal to sin theta. If you put here x is equal to sin theta, it becomes root under 1 plus sin theta. As you know that I have already told you 1 plus sin theta is equal to what? 1 plus sin theta is equal to what? Cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by whole square. How? Because if you, as I have already told you, 1 is taken as cos square theta by 2 plus sin square theta by 2, and sin theta is taken as 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. In that case it becomes cos square theta by 2 plus sin square theta by 2 plus 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Finally you will get under root cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2 whole square, and you will get finally cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2. If there is a minus, then you will get again minus, and you will get minus. Simply put here, and you will finally get its correct answer. I think you understand very well. And next question for you, under root 1 minus x square plus under root 1 minus y square. I think question 20 is also very easy, you can solve. And overall I think your this chapter again completed, and you have to completely solve this chapter. In next class I will discuss with you derivative of implicit function and some doubts of your this exercise. Thanks all of you. Again I will meet in your next class. Bye.